for Asgard. Just saw Deadpool and Wolverine the other day, and as you're watching it, like you're enjoying it, but once the movie ends and you kind of reflect on the movie was garbage. Like it was garbage. Like it's traditional Marvel movie. Like nothing really happens in the movie. With majority of the movie, all what happens is Wolverine and Deadpool either are talking or fighting. For majority of the movie, they're just talking or arguing and or fighting each other. That's it. Then they drive and they fight some more, and then they meet, some of the older characters, and the movie's over. But before the movie's over, they talk some more. That's it. There was no adventure, no villain development. It was a bad movie. It was your typical bad MCU movie where nothing happens. You thought there was going to be some kind of, time adventure, but it wasn't the case. It's just like with Endgame. You think there's going to be this epic time heist or time adventure, but all it is they arrive, they take things, and they leave. Same thing with this movie. They just get dumped into the void. The void from Loki. They argue, and that's it. That's it. They just stay in the void and argue and fight. That's it. The villain is underused. No development. The villain only had maybe 15 minutes of screen time. She shows up, talks, and shows that she has powers, and that's it. The movie was over. That's it. I was never a huge fan of the first two. Thought the first one was okay. Okay. Second one was meh. This one, they had so much time. You're thinking after all that woke garbage, She-Hulk, the Marvels, they would have made this movie one of the best movies in a while, because there hasn't been a MCU movie since last year, November. You think they would have stepped their game up, but no, it's the same formula. Same formula. Yeah, same formula. And I think the problem with MCU movies is lack of villain development. And the only two villains that are like the best of Marvel have been Loki and Thanos, because both of them have development compared to everyone else, in the exception of maybe Ultron and Red Hulk. But everyone else lacked the development. That's why Loki and Thanos worked. We knew about these villains. We cared about these villains. But in these movies and in this movie, we don't care about the villain. They do have a chance to sell toys, to sell villain toys, and they don't. Because Sandra Nova, I didn't even know Charles had a sister, and here's your chance to explore her. Let's get to know this villain a little bit. They don't do that. Just the whole movie is Deadpool and Wolverine arguing and fighting. They meet up, fight, they talk, and they fight again. Deadpool's fighting various Wolverines. That's it. It should have just been titled Wolverine versus Deadpool or Deadpool versus Wolverine, because that's all we saw was Deadpool fighting Wolverine. There's no adventure here. No adventure. There's literally only maybe 4 places that they were. 1 an apartment, 2 outside the apartment, 3 in the void, and 4 in the cave, pretty much. And you could tell that some scenes were like blue screen or green screen, but nevertheless, there's nothing happening here in this movie. They had so much time to get it right. Last movie was the Marvels, and they failed to improve. I actually thought they would have used this time to make this movie one of the best ever. They didn't do that. But if you're a little kid, if you're annoying, obnoxious, you're gonna like this movie. I don't mind the Deadpool being, foul-mouthed or whatever he does. But when there's no story, lack of development, and no adventure, what's the point? Like, what's the point of this? Yeah. This movie is really bad. Very, 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 very bad. Anyways, for Asgard.